Hey everybody, I hope you are having an amazing day today. My name is Mercer and welcome back to another episode of Character War. And today on Character War we have two awesome Russians with two big guns. I am of course talking about none other than Zarya, the world-class weightlifter from Overwatch, versus the Heavy, the mercenary with a big gun from Team Fortress 2. So who wins this fight? Well, why don't we see for ourselves? Zarya was once a world class weightlifter fighting for her home country, Russia, until she was drafted and had to cancel her dream in weightlifting to fight against the Omnics, an elite group of robots fighting for freedom in the world of Overwatch. As Zarya trained, she eventually found herself working for the main head of Russia and became that good. She worked for Voskaya, the head of Russia, to not only stop Omnics but hunt down and even try to eliminate the hacker Sombra, who was threatening to basically ruin when in Russia on her own, and had to make like was sort of bribing Voskaya. As Zarya has many physical powers, being a world class weightlifter and soldier, she also carries her particle cannon. Sorry, we'll get to that later. This particle cannon has many different abilities, including a powerful beam and grenades, and as much and numerous different shields, including shields that she can put around other people and around herself. Fun fact, the more damage that the shields and herself take, the more powerful the gun becomes, making the energy beam and grenades become far more powerful, and the reload time is great. And Zarya also has plenty of maneuverability, unlike many other tanks. The shields are even so powerful they can take heavy hits, and the most powerful ability is what I hinted at earlier, the graphitic surge. This surge allows people to be sucked into an area with basically no control, and it holds them, making them easier targets. However, they can still use their abilities, but they will make easier targets for Zarya's energy beams. In the end, Zarya has more than just that. She is a world class weightlifter and talented soldier. She's been fighting in the front lines, and even though she didn't necessarily enjoy it, she was still able to hunt down the hacker Sombra and even outmaneuver with her, and even compete with Reinhardt, who can push a payload with ease and even lift up people lift up trains with his own power, and plus more. He's rivaled many different Omnics, which take, without breaking a sweat, which puts him around, let's say, 40 tons at least. And speaking of Reinhardt even more, Zarya can even surpass Reinhardt and move faster than him. This is one Russian you do not want to mess with. The heavy story began when two big entrepreneurs fought over their father's land. After that, they started recruiting mercenaries, like the Scout, a very wisecracking Boston who could hit and run, the Demo Man could blow up, and the Heavy could mow down people. Though he may have fought for Russia for a long time, he was more of a mercenary than a soldier. And it's not officially canon that he was a soldier, but let's go with the mercenary story. The Heavy's mercenary origin means that he has a barrage of different abilities. Though he's slow, he's incredibly strong. And though he's dim witted and can be outsmarted, he is incredibly tough. Physically, I mean. And his weapons are very unique. He has a minigun, as you can see from there. The mini gun per his famous gun allows him to mow down enemies, and though it does decrease maneuverability as it weighs a lot, it allows Heavy to just basically mow down enemies as he see fits. He also carries a shotgun for more precise like attacks, which he does not want to hit from long range. And if he needs to heal himself, he can certainly eat and munch on his sandwich, which allows him to heal him. Though he's big, he makes himself for a much more easier target. And though he does have a sandwich, it's unwise that he can't be outsmarted. But in the end, he is very strong. He's outmaneuvered Spy and even held back a train using Ubercharge, which may I say does not increase strength. Ubercharge only makes you invulnerable, and then he was able to promptly be buried under numerous different train and rails or boxes, and he has plenty of experience in terms of being a mercenary. Also, the Heavy's durability is very wise. He can go down without taking a hit. However, that's his biggest problem. He's very, very, very slow. I mean, his whole goal is being able to hunt down and kill his targets, but that does not stop him. he's more of a long range and, how can I say this? Very powerful combatant. Yeah. So, who wins this fight? Well, this was very difficult to decide, despite what many people may think. On paper, Heavy could win at least 2 times out of 3, but that was only due to physical stats, and Zarya's countering works perfectly in her favor. Without it, she'd lose, and let me go into it for a little bit. Zarya was able to compete with Reinhardt, who was probably around the same strength as Heavy, if not further, as he is probably definitely stronger than the Heavy, as we've proved. The Heavy is also incredibly slow, while Zarya does not lack in speed at all. And she is probably the fastest tank aside from people in Overwatch, aside from people like Winston, Diva, and obviously Wrecking Ball. Zarya also is very, very much more trained. And despite being the Heavy having the strength and durability advantage, Zarya could definitely counter that with her maneuverability, as she's been able to take out and even be trained by guys like Reinhardt, who could definitely, definitely give her a run for her money. I mean, she could definitely give them a run for their money. Also, not to mention, her gun is far, far more advanced than Heavy's. While Heavy's is a minigun with enough power, Zarya's is a very powerful cannon. And yes, Zarya has not displayed the strength feats aside from Reinhardt and durability feats where she's able to outmaneuver and even go against him. But by no means does that mean she's a pushover. Zarya has plenty to work with, including, and I quote, being able to keep up with Sombra. And yes, Heavy was able to keep up with Spy, but remember, he needed to stand still to win the fight and expected Spy coming, while Zarya could even outplan and outmaneuver the greatest hacker in the world. That is incredibly impressive. So in the end, Zarya had definitely the ability to counteract Heavy's strength and durability, as well as the maneuverability, better arsenal, better experience, and in the end was just far more trained. In the end, and I'll say this proudly, the winner of this war is Zarya. On the next episode of Character War, we will be having the newest member of Smash, Steve, versus the Terrerian from Terraria. I hope you guys enjoy this. There will be no limits. I'm very excited for this fight, and I will see you all then. Later.